This is a battle in the Scourge of God tournament between Poccopacs and Noldo. Poccopacs is commanding the Alani, and Noldo is commanding the Sassanids, the Sassanid Empire. For the build of Poccopacs, we have a noble Alani cavalry. He has a total of 4 of those, very strong melee cavalry. Then he has, for his general's option, he has the Alani general, another strong cavalry unit, but this time a shock cavalry unit. For infantry, we have a mix of Germanic units. We have Germanic bands, Germanic levy. There we have some Germanic pikes. He also has Germanic archers, very long range on these guys. He has some Agathyrsi warriors. If they connect with infantry, they will absolutely melt them. In the front here, he has another unit of Germanic levy. Fairly strong skirmishing component here from Poccopacs, and he likes to do this quite a lot, move towards the flank of the enemy. And also in terms of terrain on this map, it's a good idea to do just that, because he would be fighting uphill over here. Now for Noldo, we have Savaran cavalry. These are crossbow cavalry units. They can destroy enemy cavalry in seconds when using their crossbows. For cavalry, he has Pushtigban cataphracts, 3 gold. Then he has a total of, let's see, he has some Sogdian warriors, awesome looking unit. Some more Pushtigban cataphracts. 5 naft throwers. That is not something you see very often. Then he has more Sogdian warriors. So back to normal speed. Poccopacs wins this battle by getting his cavalry into the very squishy melee line of the Sassanids. It's going to be very difficult to make this Sassanid army work here, because the Sassanids are outmatched in terms of cavalry. These triple gold Pushtigman cataphracts, they will hold for a long time. But the problem is that the Alani cavalry, the melee cavalry, can't just wreck these guys. There is no spear support. And if Noldo decides to use his naft throwers against blobs of engaged units, he's going to damage his own units quite a lot as well. And in terms of long-range firepower, these Germanic archers are more than capable of dealing with the crossbow cavalry. And for Poccopacs, he has more expendable units. He has Germanic levy units that he can use to soak up fire from the naft throwers, and then the naft throwers have to reload and pull back. So this is a hard composition for Noldo to deal with. If I was standing on this side of the battlefield, I would not feel very confident at all, because the problem is that if Noldo goes on the offensive, if he charges into the spears here, and then follows up with the Sogdians, sure, he's going to be able to defeat the first lines here, and he's going to be able to naft the hell out of these pikemen, and I really hope we see that actually. But the problem is the follow-up from his Agathyrsi. His Agathyrsi warriors will destroy the entire front line of Noldo here. And spear support against cataphracts, melee cavalry and spear support against cataphracts is very dangerous. And these Savaran cavalry, they are super dangerous cavalry units. The problem with them, though, is that they don't have Parthian shot. They cannot fire in 360. So when they run away from the enemy, they are also not very fast. So when they start turning, it's going to be very, very easy to catch them for enemy cavalry. So while the units on paper look nice due to their awesome damage potential, they are very expensive and very hard to use. I'm going to say almost useless because of their price. Here the Sassanids rushing in, stopping just in front of the Germanic pikes. I really want to see what these naft throwers can do against the pikes. I hope we'll be able to see it. The Germanic archers firing here. They're firing at the Sogdians, at the Pushtigban. Also firing at the Pushtigban cataphracts over here to damage them a bit. Javelins incoming against the Sogdians. And here comes the charge. Here comes the big bang from the Alani cavalry of Poccopacs. This is going to hurt the Sogdians. Yeah, Sogdians are off the field. The Naft throwers with their low armor trying to get in and throw some Nafts, and they are able to. Let's pause here and see what happens in this blob when the Naft starts to explode. Oh, this is going to hurt so many units. Oh, okay, that was cool. Wow, this looks diabolical. I'm going to have to take a screenshot of this because this right here, this looks very cool indeed. Yeah, this is so the Naft throwers are worth it just for the diabolical hellfire effect that they're able to ooh, this is cool. Oh, I really like this. Oh, look at this horseman. Just cool guys do not look at explosions, and that guy is no exception. So let's put it back to normal speed and see if these guys get any kills here. Yeah, it looked really cool, but not a whole lot of kills. They're actually doing quite a bit of damage to their own men here, and here they are. The lines of the Sassanids are getting overrun here by the Savar and Sardar running right into the Germanic pikes. Not a good time to be a Sassanid today. Crossbow cavalry gets caught, not really being able to contribute to the battle in any meaningful way. And in the center here we have the melee cavalry slowly overpowering. Ooh, boom! Straight into his own units. The Pushtegman counterfrags are taking so much friendly damage here. It's absolutely insane how much damage these Naft throwers are doing to their own units. So I could see this work if you had like a really cheap Levi Freeman level unit, or Nordic band that you're able to send in and then just grenade the shit out of the enemy troops. But in a situation like this, I mean, 5 Naft throwers. It's a fun choice, but I don't think it's an effective one. And here we'll see just how easily the Savaran cavalry gets caught by a unit that reaches charge speed. Here we have heavy melee running after the Savaran cavalry, and they're able to get into the Savaran cavalry fairly easily. The approach was blocked here, but still, I mean, they had no problem catching up to the Savaran cavalry. There are 1,362 Alani left on the field, and there are barely 200 Sassanids left on the field. So this is a devastating defeat for the Sassanids, just getting completely outclassed here. The general is about to go down, and there he died. So this should be a chain rout situation once the general goes and the army breaks due to army losses. There we go. Now it is really too bad that we cannot see the kills, CA please. But one of these Savaran cavalry did okay. The Alani cavalry didn't do a stellar job, but most of these Alani units got some kills. The nice kills on the Agathersai and the elite Agathersai. But yeah, I mean, I commend Noldo for using these Naft throwers just for the awesome effects of watching people explode. But I'm not really sure it's going to work with this type of Sassanid build. Quite a lot of cavalry, but just the Sassanids are going to be outmatched in infantry. They're going to be outmatched in cavalry. They have to take that back with skirmishing, but Naft throwers are. It's going to be very hard to make Naft throwers do that because they kill so indiscriminately. So Poccopacs and the Alani advances to the next round. Thanks to Noldo for participating in the tournament. Strength and honor.